Actor Ray Liotta has died. A source tells TMZ that he passed in his sleep in the Dominican Republic, where he was shooting a movie called Dangerous Waters. His death is not considered suspicious. Liotta is best known for his role as a mobster in Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, and for roles in Field of Dreams, Copland, and Blow. Ray Liotta was 67 years old.
Okay, and for more on this, we are joined by film critic Richard Krause. Richard, some pretty shocking news. Ray Liotta, a very, very famous face. If you've watched movies and perhaps even TV, you can tell us whether or not he made TV appearances, but only 67 years old, and he kind of always had that villain face, so to speak.
Well, he did. That was, I think, probably cemented by two roles. One in a movie called Something Wild, which was his first film, where he played a very heightened character that was on the road hunting down his ex-girlfriend. And then, of course, in the Stone Cold classic, Goodfellas, playing Henry Hill. He had those piercing blue eyes, that kind of maniacal laugh. But he did a range of work that went far above and beyond that kind of character, though he says, and I have a quote here from him, he says, "There's not a day that goes by that I don't hear somebody mention Goodfellas." He said, "Unless I stay home all night, somebody mentions it to me. It's defined who I am in a sense." And I think it certainly defined what people thought of him. But I interviewed him several times, and I will tell you that in person, he was not scary. In person, he was someone who looked you directly in the eye when he spoke, who was funny, kind of lighthearted. And this is just shocking and terribly sad news. We've got someone here at only 67 years of age who's in the middle of what I would call a career renaissance. He was just in The Many Saints of Newark, the Academy Award-nominated Marriage Story, another movie called No Sudden Move. He has a list of movies set to come out, including one with Elizabeth Banks called Cocaine Bear, another one called The Substance. He just finished a television series with Taron Egerton, who played Elton John in Rocket Man, called Blackbird. So, he was working at a high level, enjoying another round of success in his storied career, and to lose him at age 67 is a shame, and it's shocking.
Richard, you were just rattling off a list of movies. What would you suggest, maybe a lesser-known movie of Liotta's that gives a stellar performance?
Well, if you want to see just unfiltered, raw Ray Liotta, check out Something Wild. I've watched it fairly recently, so I know it's available on one of the streaming services. I can't tell you which one right now, but have a look for Something Wild. It's a really truly intense performance. He was working at the time that he made this movie. He was 30 years old. He had never made a movie before, and he was working on a soap opera. And he managed to land this part, working with director Jonathan Demme, and it set the template for a great deal of what was to come in his later career. But it's a tremendous performance. It's intense. It's kind of funny. It shows kind of a broad range of what Ray Liotta could do.
Film critic Richard Krause on the passing of Ray Liotta at 67. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you.